Good afternoon, Dr. Joe here. Just wanted to jump on. I wanted to go through some common questions, concerns that people have when they're looking into solar particularly. So what I wanted to do is a top 5 things that every single homeowner should know about solar before they move forward. So the number one thing is switching to solar is a more efficient way of getting your electricity than you are right now. And if you work with the right company, the right salesman, the right everything to custom tailor this to your home, you could save thousands of dollars in the long run just by getting your home onto a more efficient, more direct way of electricity for it through solar. The number 2 thing that every homeowner needs to know about solar is that not every single house is good for solar. You will have people talking to you, knocking on your door, sending you emails, sending you text messages. You may be researching it yourself. They're gonna show you that it's good for you. They're gonna tell you it's good for you. That's not true. Not every home is going to be good for solar because the number one thing you need for it is sun. So the number one thing is we got to make sure your house is in a good position and you're getting ample sunlight to make it the most efficient and the most quality for you for now and for the future. The last thing you want to do is put yourself in a situation where those panels really aren't as effective as they could be, or even in the right spot to make your home best suited to change your form of electricity. All right, so the number 3 thing that matters the most is no matter what product service you're always doing, you need a good company behind it. So that's what I tell everybody I sit with is, hey, there's gonna be more people that are gonna come to you, they're gonna knock on your door, they're gonna send you an email, they're gonna promise you a low price, and that's cool, but you get what you pay for. We all go out of our way to, investigate reviews and look at the customer service and all that of everything we buy on Amazon. But when it comes to certain things like this for your home, sometimes people neglect that. So I believe that the most important thing when it comes to switching to solar is research the company. There's some really big companies out there that are the most reputable, and you want to stick with those. You want to make sure that they're going to answer the phone if something goes wrong. They're going to make sure that their products are covered by warranties and protection. They're going to be with you the entire way through the process, because at the end of the day, you're taking on a project for your home, something you're going to live in for many years to come. That is the most important thing, is the company that's behind the service that you're getting. The number 4 thing is, yes, you can go solar for absolutely $0 out of your pocket. What does that mean? Some people will say free. It's not free. Nothing in this world is free. It's gonna be paid for in some way, shape, or form. No magic is gonna knock on your door and you never have an electricity bill again. The phrasing of that term, yes. Could you put yourself in a situation where you are the producer of your power and you don't have to pay another company for your electricity? You're essentially paying yourself? 100%. But you need to sit with a salesman, you need to sit with a reputable company that's gonna explain the different programs to you and show you the one that's best suited for the current life situation you're in. Don't call everybody you know or your friends that had solar 6 years ago and ask them what they did, because what they did 6 years ago was for them 6 years ago based on the programs that existed. You need to look at them now and make the best choice based on the life that you're gonna live for the next few years, for the next year, or where you're at currently with your house. The very last thing every homeowner should know is that there have been a lot of advancements in technology when it comes to solar. Yes, the panels become more efficient. That is not the best technology advancement we've had. The most important one right now are battery backups / battery storage. The reason I say storage, not just backups, is we have been figuring out ways. There is technology now where you can be a self-sufficient home. If you have enough battery packs, you no longer need to be tied to the grid at any point for your solar system to work all the time. So that is a huge aspect of solar moving forward, is being able to pull that storage away from the grid. In the past, the grid has been the number 1 way of storage, and you take it back when you need it. However, the issue with that is if the grid isn't working at the time, then you're not going to be able to take it. With battery storage, you have now just become a self-sufficient enclosed system for your home that you can pull electricity for at any time you need it, no matter what's going on with the grid or the world outside. And that, in my opinion, is the way the technology will be moving, and probably the best option for every single homeowner that could qualify for solar. Those are the top 5 things I think you need to know. There is a lot more you need to know, and there's questions that you should be asking the salesman or the person you're working with while they're in your home or when you're on the phone talking about your home. I will have many more questions for you down the line that you can ask. But for right now, those are the top 5. Use that as you will to make sure that you can educate yourself and pick the right situation for you when you want to go solar.